Okay, so I am recording. Okay, so y'all, I do not officially have a new team name for us yet, but it is in the works. I was talking to Jen today, and we are brainstorming. I have a pretty good idea of what the new team name is going to be. So that should be coming probably in the next few days. So keep an eye and an ear out for that. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let me start with some shout outs for our amazing team. Okay, Monica is at SC3, and she messaged me just a minute ago saying that she should be at 5 come tomorrow morning once the roll over. So yay. I have, let's see, we have Clarabelle is at SC3. Becky, who's joining us tonight for the first time. Hi, Becky.
Yes, hi.
She is at SC3 and doing fab. And Dana, holy cannoli girl, knocking it out of the park. You have SC8 right now.
Say what?
Say what? I know you do.
I thought I was 6. I like that.
I know. That's what it says. It says 8. Hey, don't turn it down, right?
Yeah, right? I won't.
Say, I'll take it. So you guys are just rocking it. I am so proud of each and every one of you. And I just know, you guys, we have 11 days left in the month. In Beachbody world, that's like forever, right? So a few things I wanted to talk about tonight. So first off, we will be getting a new team name. Just in case you missed the post that I did earlier in the week, basically, before Laurel and I had teamed up as Success Partners and we joined our teams because our teams were kind of like baby teams at the time. So it was a kind of a way to jumpstart our teams. Our teams are growing so quickly now that we couldn't keep track of the 2 separate teams combining into one, and it was becoming kind of hectic and chaotic in the group. So we decided it was best to split them back off so that we could more easily manage our direct downlines. So in doing that, I've decided I want a fresh start. I want a new team name. I want us just to really go into 2016 on fire, guns blazing, like, we're ready and we're going. So I have a team name in mind, and it should be coming out probably tomorrow. Because I'm very impatient. I learned that about myself today. I did the Strengths Finders test. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but yeah, one of the things that it taught me was like, you are not a patient person. I'm like, no, really? So anyways, so we are, we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. We're going to be doing Thursday night, and you guys are actually like the first to get to know this. We're going to be doing a new type of coach sneak peek. So what this is, anytime we do a coach sneak peek, this is a great opportunity to invite your potential coaches, so people who you want to become a coach, whether they are a current challenger or someone who you think would be a great coach in general. This is a great opportunity for you to invite them to this. So I don't know, any of you have gone to these like online parties that happen on Facebook where they're like, drink your wine and buy books. Right? I get invited to those book parties all the time. I don't know about you guys. Okay. So it's kind of, Dana's like, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm like, no, I haven't heard of that one.
I love your face. You're like, she's on crack. So basically, what's going to happen is I think we're going to do it around 8. She didn't say it actually, now that I think about it. I think she's like 8 or 9. Thursday night, we're gonna open up an event page ahead of time, so like tomorrow, and start inviting people to this event. And then Thursday night, people are gonna join this event, this group, and hey, Carol! Are gonna join this event, and then we're gonna tell them every 5 minutes refresh your page. Every 5 minutes refresh your page. And what's gonna happen is a different coach is gonna be posting about every 5 minutes something about the coach opportunity. So it's kind of going to talk about, different kind of testimonies, different, struggles people have had in the business and how they overcame them, the income opportunity with the disclaimer, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of go over coaching in general, but it's going to be like a fun, almost interactive way to do it with a bunch of different coaches all contributing. So I'm going to be part of that group contributing. So feel free to invite people to this. As soon as the event link is up, we will get it going. She said we're going to do it Thursday. I was assuming she meant this Thursday, but now that I'm thinking about it, it might be next Thursday. I'll ask her. But at any rate, as soon as I get the final details, I will let you guys know. So that's one thing coming up, is a new sneak peek. Secondly, we are going to do another clean eating group that transitions into a challenge group. I really liked how that worked out. But the Diamond Call I was just on, actually, she wants to do a huge team-wide competition through the holidays group. So I'm going to get you guys more details on that, but this is going to be a great way where all of us can start inviting challengers, and we would be one big team inside of a challenge group that's competing against other teams. So us and all of our challengers would be competing against other coaches and challengers to win a prize. And we're going to have like a cash pot at the end as like a Christmas bonus. And people can buy in at different landmarks, like time marks. So I know that might be a little confusing because I'm kind of glazing over it. But as soon as she has the details set, I'll let you guys know. But just know there's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on. I do plan on starting a clean eating group on Monday. So Monday is the 26th. So feel free to start inviting to that if you guys want to join in, and we'll go from there. Okay, so down to the meat and potatoes of the call. I want to talk about goals. I want to talk about where you guys want to go, what you want to do. So let's start with October, what your October goals are, where you are in relation to those goals, and where you want to get. And this doesn't have to be like, oh, I want to hit Success Club such and such, or I want to recruit this many coaches. It can just even be like, I want to invite 10 people, or I want to make, 8 posts in the rest of the month about my journey. I want to just hear what you have as your personal goal, and we're going to just I just want to open it up and chat with you guys and see where you're at and where you're headed. So who wants to talk first? Don't all chime in at once. Claire?
Well, I'll go.
Yes.
So my goal is always to hit SC10. That's just a big deal to me, and I just feel like I want to help 5 people a month, and I feel like I can do it. And when I'm consistent, I've done it every time. So that's just important to me. I understand that that's not important to everyone. And, it just depends how you want to, where you want to be with your business. But I do want to just be a beach body coach, and that's it one day. And so I just feel like I have to make it a priority to hit SC10. That means I'm helping 5 people. And so that is my goal. I'm only at SC3, but there's still, another 10 and a half days left in this month, and I never stop working until the very end. So that's my numbers goal. And then for my personal goal, I have about a month left till my 31st birthday. So I just really want to buckle down on my nutrition and actually, sadly, I think eliminate beer for the next freaking 30 days so that I can just do what I need to do with this dang 2 or 3 pounds and get in there with my nutrition and stop being a slacker. All right, somebody else talk.
That's awesome. No, Clarabelle, I think that's great. And actually, I was talking today to Jen, and we were saying how when you focus on your health and your nutrition goals, it really does help you in your business too. So that's one thing, I am very, I am very impatient, and I don't have a very long attention span. So I jump around a lot, and especially with my workouts, I'll jump around in my workouts. Well, that doesn't get you, a results from a program that way. Yeah, I was maintaining because I was working out every day, but I wasn't getting those weight loss goals. So I decided in October to recommit to 21 Day Fix and really do it. And not only is that helping me with my my personal health goals, but it's also helping me in my business because I'm being consistent in a program, and then I can show that to people and say, hey, you know, this is what I've been doing and this is how it's working for me, and I'm sharing it on social media every day. So and it kind of focuses you in so many other ways too. When you're focused in that area, then you can start focusing in all your other areas. So I think it's great that you're going to be refocused. Okay, so who else wants to share a goal for October? Dana?
Okay, I'm with Clarabelle. I think I can do 5 people a month. And so that was a goal. I really want to do make Emerald. I would like to do that in October. That'd be a great goal. Are we just doing October, or what are we doing?
For right now, and then we'll do end of year in a minute.
Okay, then that's all. I'm good.
Okay, great. So Dana, actually, if for those of you who don't know, she started a little while back, and then what was it, end of last month or so, she reached out to me and was like, okay, I think I want to do this coaching thing like for real. So she wasn't someone who signed up and like out the gate was like, woohoo, I'm gonna coach, you know, like SC10 every month. She, you know, worked the program for a little while, kind of had to fall in love with it, and now she's like, okay, I'm doing this. And you know, we've been doing calls together, and this girl has totally just rocked it out in October, and I see her just blooming, and I love it. She's just doing great. And so she's already at SC8, yay. And you can definitely hit Emerald. So we will make that happen, no doubt.
Let's do it.
Yes. Okay. Becky, you want to share?
Sure. So I have my goals here. Yay.
Look at you.
So this month, and mine, they might seem small, but this is big for me. So I'd like to hit the SC5. So I am like at 3 now. So I think I can do that. I would like to get at least 1 coach signed up under me.
Yeah.
And right now I think I can do that from one of I have like 2 people that are ordering consistently under me. So just kind of offer them that opportunity of getting the discount, even if they're not ready to coach, because it's my mom and my sister. So I don't know if they want to coach, but they can at least, you know, get the discount under me. But my mom is killing it, so she totally could. Like, wow. And then probably for me, the hardest thing to do, to be honest, is to invite people. I am absolutely horrible at it. So I've kind of made it my goal to read some of those Facebook files, ways to invite. I've seen a few of those and been reading them, and then just trying to get on there and invite people. I'm not on Facebook very often. I don't post very consistently, so I've said that I want to post more consistently on Facebook. It's really interesting because I haven't invited a single person. I'm so ashamed. But from my Facebook posts and from just different things that I've put and people seeing me doing it, I've gotten like several people signed up under, like, not several people, but a lot of people have reached out. I have a lot of people that I've sent things to and contacts. So my goal this month is to really follow through with some of those. And then actually get better at inviting people. So that seems really, really lame, but for me, like, the inviting thing is like, yeah, it's hard.
No, it is.
I'm with you.
To go out of your comfort zone. Yeah. I've been working with Dina on that too.
Like, somebody needs to just push me out of the comfort zone. So, but yeah, definitely that is a goal for this month. So,
well, and a lot of, I love those goals. I think those are all very achievable. I think, you know, I'll post a video in the team page too about the importance of going Emerald that Lindsay Matway did. And it was basically when I signed up as a coach, it was the video that I watched, because I didn't have anyone really helping me when I signed up as a coach. I kind of had to figure everything out on my own. So I just like YouTube videoed a bunch of top coaches, and Lindsay Matway was one of them. And she was saying how important it was to go Emerald and to sign up your 2 family members first. And so I was like, oh, okay. And so I did it. And now looking back, I realized that was so crucial to my business. And so I definitely, if you're not an Emerald yet, I can't even tell you how important that is, because it legitimizes you as a coach when you get that announcement on your Facebook page saying, look at this new shiny Emerald coach, she is moving places in her business. People, like you were saying, Becky, how people were coming to you, you'll get more people, and people are like, oh my gosh, congratulations, that's awesome. You're eligible for leads. You're eligible for team cycle bonuses. Not to mention, if you have those 2 family members right underneath you, that long term is going to end up creating more income for your family overall. And that's a big goal that I have, is financial freedom for my family. So I know that by placing my mom and my husband directly underneath me, I'm setting them up to also get those team cycle bonuses from all my downline underneath me, because they are at the top. So I definitely urge all of you to sign your spouse up right away, because you want them holding that top spot. Deke every week gets team cycle bonuses because he was the first coach that I signed up. So when I'm getting team cycle bonuses, so is he. And, whenever he's making commission, I'm making team cycle bonuses off of it. So you kind of start doubling up your income that way. So I think, Becky, those goals are definitely achievable. As far as, inviting, that is just something definitely, PD helps with that, personal development stuff. I listen to a ton of I would just look up different YouTube videos from Beachbody coaches. I would listen to National Wake Up Calls and all sorts of stuff about inviting. And it really helped me a lot. And then definitely, for your posting on Facebook, just shoot for 3 a day. If you can just get 3 up a day, and they don't even have to all be Beachbody related, but just, snap a picture of your lunch. That's a post, so, but just so people can see you and know that you're still on Facebook. And then from there, you can start perfecting it, right? Because it takes a while, but that is awesome. I think you are definitely going to achieve all that by the end of October. Tons of time. So, awesome. Okay, Kim, what's up?
So my goal, obviously being brand new, is to make sure that I'm getting some personal development done. And then the biggest thing for me is planning and prioritizing, because juggling work and my kids and everything else, I want to make sure that I have that nailed down by the end of October.
Yeah, I think that's going to be crucial. Set yourself up for success, right? Like
Absolutely.
You don't want to be drowning. So, so set yourself up for success, I would encourage you, just like Becky, start posting on Facebook. And it doesn't even have to be like, hey guys, I'm starting this journey. You don't have to post anything crazy like that. Just start sharing little things throughout the day that you're doing, like, oh, look, I drank this many ounces of water. How many have you had today? Pose questions to your audience, get them engaging with you and what you're doing. People are going to start asking like, hey, what is that thing that you're doing? And really just start kind of getting the feel for how to use your Facebook for your business and to connect with people. It's all about building those relationships. So I think that's great. And definitely being a brand spanking new coach, just get organized, get focused. I think you're doing a great job too of learning the business and then diving in. So that'll really benefit you. Great. Okay. So for me, for October, I hit Success Club 10 in my business center already. So now I'm moving on to Deeks. I want to get my husband to Success Club 5. That's my goal every month, is to get me to 10 and him to 5. I've hit 10 in my business center every month this year, but I have not hit 5 in his every month. So I have fallen short there. But this month I will hit 5 in his, and my goal is to get him to diamond this month. He's very close. So that's my goal for October. And so let's start with end of year goals. So this is by December 31st. Clarabelle.
Well, so my end of year goals is I've hit SC10 every month, like that I've been a coach, except for my first month. And so I really want to keep that up. Like I said, that's important to me. I'm also like one coach shy of being diamond or like, and so Becky is one of my coaches. Obviously, if she goes emerald, that's awesome, but she's also on the same leg as my husband. So he's already an emerald.
Because like when I was going for diamond, Deke lost his emerald 1 week. So I mean.
So yeah. So I mean, I want to go diamond. I'm really close, and it's important. It's important to me.
Hold up, stop the train. Okay, you are going diamond by the end of October. I'm telling you.
I'm pushing. I am really working hard, and I have a lot of people that are actually interested. Even a couple that are interested in working the business that aren't signed up yet. So I've definitely been reaching out, and for me, I have no trouble inviting, and I'm actually don't really get that offended when people are rude to me and reject me. I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm not here to help you, obviously. Then, good luck with that. But for me, what is hard is being pushy. I don't like to be pushy. I don't like to push anyone. So when people are responsive to me, I think my follow-ups are a little bit weak because I just am like, okay, well, they already said they were interested. So now I'm just going to like let them think about it and let them sit on that. And I don't want to be like, hey, by the way, have you had a chance to think about it? Like, are you going to join? So I do struggle with finding a balance between like properly following up and then just like being pushy and salesy. I don't like to, to do that. So I think I need to work on that. I don't really.
When you are talking to someone and they're like, let me think about it. Have you said like, hey, would you like for me to follow up and like give them a specific time?
No, because I feel like I don't like it when people do that to me.
Well, but like this, like the way I look at it is I straight up tell them, I'm like, hey, no pressure. I totally get it. You need to think, or you need to look at your money, whatever. How about, I have challenge groups starting all the time. Do you want me just to follow up middle of November with you? And sometimes they'll be like, yeah, sure, that's great. And sometimes they'll be like, no, I'll get back in touch with you. And that's kind of the sign of like, leave me alone. So,
yeah.
At least that way, yeah, that works. Then I put a reminder in my phone with that name. And so that way I know they gave me that permission to come back to them. And 9 times out of 10, when I do come back to them and say like, hey, just following up like I said I would, they're like, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I really do want to do this. And it starts the conversation up again.
Okay, well, I think that's definitely something I can try, and I know you've talked about that before on other team calls. So I definitely don't want to take up all the time, but yes, these are some of my end of the year goals. Continue to hit SE10. I also like to push for SE5 in Rob's business, and I did that early on. Well, actually that's not true. I never hit SE5 in his business center, but I was hitting some SC points in his, which Rob is my husband. So I do want to consistently get some SC points on the board for him. Go diamond and be SE10. That's my story. Somebody else's turn.
Nice. You can do it. Okay, Dana, you're up. End of year goal.
Okay, so my end of year goals are going to be to continue working on my fitness and getting myself out there, like, showing my progress in the business as far as my fitness goes. And also continue to do inviting and getting people on board because I really suck at that. Today's the first day I had like cold invites that actually went good, that someone actually either responded or didn't say no. So that was good. That was positive, but I just want to like continue to be able to do that and not chicken out because it's still not a good comfort zone for me, period.
Right.
I don't like it.
Yeah, and the more you do it, the easier it gets. So
I hope so. We'll see.
It's like, I don't believe you, but okay.
I mean, I'm sure I'll get there eventually, but we're not there yet. That's like people saying my life will get easier with my children. I'm waiting. Waiting for the glory days. It's not
well, I
yet.
think just to add to that, like, I think you just have to like, so this is like easier said than done, but I think you just really have to remove the personal part out of it, right? So you want to be personal in your invites because you want to be relatable and you want people to relate to you. That's what they're going to sign up for. They're not going to sign up for just a product if they have no, they don't relate to you. But then if those people turn you down or you have someone who happens to be rude or like whatever, then you have to remove yourself. And then you have to be like, okay, bye. Like, and like, let that shit slide because it's not, you're not there for them, you know? And it is hard. Like the first time someone was mean to me, I was like, I like called Shannon and I'm like, did I say something bad? Like, what did I say? Like, I asked my husband to read my message. Like, I was like, was this rude? Was I insinuating she was fat? Like, I didn't know what I did wrong, you know? But then after that, I'm like, you know, I can't let, you know, because there's so many people that we are helping. So that when you get that like weird vibe from someone or those negative things, like you just can't let it like get you down because there's going to be people that you're going to be helping so much.
Yeah. And 9 times out of 10 too, those people do eventually come back around. So a lot of times it's just, it's them, it's not you, and they're just not in a place to hear it right now, but they'll come back when they're ready. And that's what you have to keep in mind is it's like, it's just not their time and that's cool, you know, but for someone else, it is their time and I need to be that person who's there for them. So, you know, that's what you have to keep in mind is someone needs me. And so I'm going to keep looking until I find those 5 people who need me this month.
Got it.
Like a big scavenger hunt.
Oh, geez.
There's a girl on Facebook that I literally have watched her Beachbody journey for like 2 years, but I was not ready for it. You know what I mean? So if she had reached out to me, which actually I think she did, I just didn't respond because I'm notorious for not responding to Facebook messages. Like I probably would have been like, no, not right now, just because that wasn't where I was at the time. But, you know, it's like when Clarabelle reached out to me, it was like, her timing was perfect. It was impeccable. It was exactly what I needed then because I needed something to refocus me. Like I had done so many other things, but I had done Whole30, had done all this stuff, but I needed the nutrition and the exercise and needed it to come together for me. And when she presented it, it was like, okay, this is what I need. So like thinking of myself, I could have reached out to, you know, somebody like me 2 years ago and she would have been like, no, thank you. But, you know, 2 years later, that same person, you never know. They might reach out to you and say, hey, I've seen your post. I've seen whatever I'm doing that I thought was working isn't working. So now I'm ready to try this. So that's kind of like how I want to take it. I want to say, you know, if I do invite and reach out to somebody and they're like, no, thank you. Or even if they're like, how dare you? Which, oh my gosh, I hope not. You know, you never know like where they are right now, like what they're walking through right now. And you don't know when they're going to be where they're finally to the place where they're like, I need this. This is something that I'm on board for, you know? So that's kind of my thought, like trying to go into it. I keep thinking this person is ready for this or they're not ready for this, but they could be later. So me reaching out to them is me opening that door to say, if you're not ready for this now, the door's open. So when you are ready, I'm here kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. But
No,
it does
totally
completely.
makes sense. And I will tell you too, the people that I'm always the most nervous to message that I'm like, they're not going to want to do this. You know, they don't care about this. That's the person who's like, sign me up, you know? Yeah. So don't listen to that scared little voice in you who's like, oh no, they have it all together. They're perfect. They don't need this, you know, or whatever you're telling yourself. If something brought you to that name, there was a reason. So yeah. Okay, so for you said SC10 the rest of the year. What else?
Who? Me?
Dana, sorry.
Oh, I said SC10 and continue my weight loss.
Yes.
Working on my fitness journey. And I don't remember. I think that was it.
Okay. And you're going to go Emerald this month, so then we'll start working on Diamond.
Totes. Yep. Got it.
Love it. Okay. Becky, you're up. What's your end of the year goal?
Okay. I guess I would like to go Emerald. I got to figure out more about what that all means. To be honest with you, when I started Beachbody, the week after I started homeschooling. So everything is like a mismatch in my brain of, wait, what did I read and what did I not read? So I definitely need to go back and kind of look over all of that, kind of the business model. I just need to refresher on that. But yeah, going Emerald would definitely be a goal. I would like to hit SC5 October, November, December. And then, like I said, be more consistent with the invites. But also, for me, I would like to be consistent in the like doing another 21-day fix and being like consistent in it. I don't have a lot of weight to lose, woohoo, but I definitely need to tone, definitely need to tone. So I know that's going to help me. And then I'd like to try one of the different workouts. So 21-day fix has been kind of my thing. I'd like to do one more 21-day fix, and then I'd like to move into something else. Kind of just the idea of getting my body, tricking my body. Like, it's so used to 21-day fix. Let's do something else. So
yeah, just so you know, I've been about to do Insanity Max 30 for about 5 months, and it's just sitting right there on my damn table, and I'm just so scared, and I haven't opened it. I just keep on doing all the ones I like. I'm afraid of Shanti.
Yes.
I don't blame you. I can't do that stuff. I teach PE online, and some of my kids in PE class, like, they do Insanity and stuff, and I tell them straight up, I'm like, y'all are crazy. I don't know why you do that. I'm like, no. Well, those are great goals. I think totally achievable. We can definitely, I'm going to post a lot of information in the group about going Emerald. So we will flood you with Emerald information. Don't worry about that.
And you get a present from me if you go Emerald.
Yes,
you get a present, because I love getting presents, and Shannon gave me such a cute bracelet when I went Emerald. I just love presents. Yes, presents are really the way to go to my heart.
Everyone gets a present when you go Emerald. So I mean, that's the biggest reason to go Emerald, if you ask me. Just for the present. Okay, Kim, end of year goals. What are you thinking?
Well, personally, I want to be able to get into this huge stack of jeans that I have sitting in my closet that I haven't been in like 6 years. So I would like to be able to get into those. And I really want to learn a lot of different ways and find ways to grow my business with Beachbody.
Awesome. Yeah. And, we are here. The team page is here, team training page, all that kind of stuff. So we are definitely here to help you learn about the business and anything and everything that you need. Showing up to the team calls every Tuesday is crucial too, because that's just going to keep you kind of excited and give you new information. So it's definitely great to learn about the business so you kind of know what you're doing. I learned more from the do it and learn from your mistakes method, which was good and bad. But now I try and make sure that my coaches don't have to learn from their mistakes like I did. So,
but she does make us go to FAQs, and I know all the FAQs if you ever need help, because I asked my coach and she's like, did you check the FAQs? And I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't check them. I just want the answer from you. You already know it.
So if I haven't made you do that yet, basically at the bottom of any page in the Coach Online office, there's a little thing that says FAQ. And you click there, and then you type in, it's basically Google for Beachbody coaches. And you just type in whatever your question is, and answers pop up. So if you're ever wondering about anything, and if you're like, hey, how do military people get the discount? FAQ, and so you'll see that pop up a lot where I'll go to the FAQs, because I get there comes a season in the business where we get lots of new coaches, and they're all asking like the same 6 questions over and over again. So I stop answering questions and I just say, go to the FAQ. And you get to learn on your own. But yeah, Kim, that's awesome. I think focusing on your health and fitness and sharing that is really going to help your business too. So I think that's great. Okay, real quick before we leave, I want to get a picture of everyone. So not with that face, Becky. Smile. Okay, hold it. Okay, great. Okay, anyone have anything else they want to say before we have like 4 minutes left?
Yes, this was such an awesome first time on our own team calls. That's just in the nicest kind of way I'm going to say it.
I love Clarabelle.
I just love our team so much, and I am so excited to hear from all of you. And I'm so happy Becky made it on the call.
Yes, I agree. And like I said, I'm going to have our new team name is going to be debuting probably tomorrow or Thursday. It's in the works. So as soon as I get that all squared away, it's going to be magnificent, guys. It's going to blow your socks off. So just get ready. But but keep being awesome. Keep, pushing yourselves outside your comfort zone. You guys are all growing and helping people, and I'm just so proud of you. So if you guys need anything, text me. Messenger, I'm not great about because I try and stay away from it so I don't get sucked in. But text me if you need anything. If you need my phone number, you can. Becky, I don't think you have it, but you can get it from Clarabelle. But yeah, let me know if there's anything I can do for anyone, okay?
Sounds good.
Okie dokie. I will see you guys next week. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.